My child, do not allow the pressures of this world to rob you of your youthful spirit. For creation is of God, but many of the systems surrounding you were designed by men. And often men build according to their fears, their ambitions, and their greed, rather than according to wisdom. And what man creates often serves man more than it serves God. Therefore be careful, lest you mistake the customs of the age for the commandments of God. For many will tell you that wonder is immaturity. They will say that joy is childish. They will say that play is wasteful, and that passions are distractions. They will teach you that wisdom consists in endless labor, and that the highest purpose of man is productivity. Yet did I not say that whoever does not receive the kingdom of God like a little child shall not enter it? Why then does the world seek to destroy the very qualities that heaven praises? Therefore consider carefully what the world calls maturity, for many who call themselves mature have forgotten how to rejoice. Many who call themselves responsible have forgotten how to live. Many who possess wealth have lost the ability to delight in simple things. They have traded wonder for worry, curiosity for anxiety, freedom for obligation, and joy for endless striving. These things do not come from the Spirit of God, for the yoke of God is easy, and his burden is light. The spirits that drive men into endless exhaustion are not wisdom, but greed, not contentment, but vanity, not peace, but pride. They are ancient masters that have sought to enslave mankind since the beginning. They tell a man that his hobbies are foolish. They tell him his passions are unproductive. They tell him that every waking hour should be converted into profit. Thus a father labors endlessly to provide possessions for his children, while sacrificing the very thing his children desire most, his presence. He purchases gifts while giving away his time. He builds a larger house while becoming a stranger within it. He secures comforts for tomorrow while missing the moments that exist today. What example does this set? Does it not teach the next generation to serve the same master? Does it not pass the chains from father to child? Therefore, better is the man who teaches his children contentment than the man who teaches them endless striving. Better is the father who walks beside his children than the one who is known only through the fruits of his labor. Better is the parent who gives attention than possessions. For gold cannot replace wisdom, nor can wealth replace love. For children do not hunger merely for provision. They hunger for relationship. Indeed, many systems among men demand endless labor. They celebrate productivity more than freedom, profit more than happiness, efficiency more than compassion. They spend vast treasures pursuing power, influence, and dominance. Yet many claim there is never enough to feed the hungry, shelter the homeless, or protect the vulnerable. Thus they reveal the priorities of their hearts. Indeed, many have taken what God freely provided and transformed it into a commodity. They take the fruit tree and sell back the fruit. They take the pasture and sell back the milk. They take the land that belongs to God and tell every generation that follows that they must first earn the right to stand upon it. And so many labor endlessly pursuing things that once grew freely from the earth. The result is that man spends his life chasing what was originally given as a gift. The farmer rests after the field is planted. The builder sleeps peacefully once the house is raised. Yet under the systems of this age, a man may labor decades for what once required only diligence, stewardship, and patience. Therefore, understand that the world will often tell you the answer is to work harder. But the Spirit frequently calls you to live simpler. The world demands more. God often invites less. The world says your value comes from production. God says your value comes from being his child. Therefore, let joy become common among you once more. Let families laugh together without guilt. Let fathers and mothers be present. Let friends gather without calculating profit. Let men and women pursue wholesome passions without shame. Let them delight in games, stories, music, craftsmanship, and every good gift that brings life to the soul. For these things are not enemies of wisdom. Often they are reminders of it. Remember the wonder of your youth. Remember how easily you found joy. Remember how naturally you loved. Remember how readily you believed beauty was worth stopping to admire. For truly, I tell you, the children often understand what many adults have forgotten. Life was not given merely to be spent. It was given to be lived. And the man who remembers this possesses a wisdom greater than the one who gains the world, but forgets how to rejoice within it.